those easy looks. Chicago just has 6 fast break points in this game so far, guys.
That certainly shuts off one of the main valves, Michael, for offense. And if you're OKC, you want to do it again here in the second half. As there's a 2 for Buzelis in the mid-range.
That first half, to kind of back on what Paris Lawson was talking about. So, you know, kudos to the defense for just getting back and basically flipping the script.
J-Dub was aggressive in the first half. He's aggressive
right there. Like there was a zone, just a man-to-man, not a zone. And, you know, you shoot 56% from the field, 56% from three-point line. You knock down 13 threes, and your bench comes up with 29 points to just 8 for the Bulls. Yeah, that's going to do some damage on the scoreboard.
A lot of those points coming from Isaiah Joe. J-Dub trying to lean into that one. Not going to get it to go. J-Dub missed that stretch of games, but coming back and looking strong. And he get a foul.
Long on ball defenders. That's going to be an offensive, but I'm going to change my mind in about 2 minutes because he's a big guy, and I'm very partial.
You just get so protective of the big men. I mean, it's the definition of bias.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Notice that Hartenstein's not wearing the mask tonight. You can see that shiner under his eye. Nice pass underneath that time. J-Dub.
You know, he makes himself available a lot of times too. As Giddey puts his head down and goes to the bucket. He's got back-to-back buckets. Bulls have had a hard time trying to get there tonight. Look at all the traffic around Shea as he just drops it right over. I'm in the paint. You know, and Shea said, yeah, you know, just going to drop it right to you. That's a signature shot by Vucevic.
That looked like a Hartenstein shot, but just right-handed.
Yeah, just a little bit lower gravity though.
J-Dub bounces off a White, no good on the mid-range step back. Giddey brings it across midcourt. Shea keeps him out of the lane. Vucevic didn't even want to shoot it. Instead, he wanted to pass over to White, who was completely neutralized in that first half. He was not able to do anything.
Yeah, that's terrific rotation by the painted area and shoots that patented. What did you call that? Push shot? Is that a push shot from that angle? Yeah. Or is that a floater?
A push shot.
Okay, so he hits that patented push shot. He's got 2 shots in his tool bag: the floater and the push shot. Those guys only have that floater. Oh, how about that, man? My goodness. Oh, okay. I thought I
for a little bit.
I don't think I've heard you. You know, the New York Knicks color analyst. He just celebrated his 80th birthday, and they all were kind of saying, you know, Mike Breen all was just saying some of the favorite lines of his, and that sounded like one of them that you could have used with Clyde.
I feel like that one's been around a while. And the three-point shot has been around, feeling it from deep.
How about that? Clyde Drexler, happy birthday. Excuse me, Clyde Frazier turned 80 a couple of days ago.
Just remarkable, still beloved in New York. Chicago turns it over. SGA, left hand, and it claps in.
Wow, he's got to have such tough finishes. Tough finishes.
But he's a mid-range master like everybody was in the 90s.
Absolutely. And how about that? Once again, spear chips from downtown.
Nice to see Chet Holmgren knock down that shot from the outside.
And how about this? That was SGA's 10th assist on that last three-pointer by Chet.
Well, that's been a theme of the night for him. Really, since the early possessions of this game with how Chicago has been defending him. That time will call his own number from the outside.
And 10 assists, folks.
He's taken only 9 shots, Michael, too. It just goes to show the type of mentality that he has had in this game. Foul for the rebound. Dort, that's going to miss wide right. You can see it in the trajectory from our vantage point here.
How about that brave, ambitious move by Buzelis, the rookie from the G League Ignite. He had some big numbers for the Bulls. A couple of games ago, he had 31.
And 29. There's that SGA baseline step back shot. the NBA does better than he does. As Williams fires.
He leverages his gravity so well, and when he plays with that pace, it just opens up so many more options within the offense.
All right, thank you, Paris. Michael, if you're an opposing coach trying to defend SGA, which the Bulls are trying to do there, are you double teaming him, or are you trying to go one-on-one?
Well, I think, you know, it's a moment-by-moment thing with that guy because he's so good, he's versatile, he's unpredictable. And defenses like to know, I want to know what he's going to do when he's got the basketball. Do you know what he's going to do? I don't. That's my point. What, is he going to pass it and get his 11th assist? I mean, he's so unpredictable, and defenders kind of guard you off of, you know, a situation where they know what you're going to do. In this case, you know, I don't even think Shea knows what he's going to do. He's just so creative.
Oh, he's got every option in the book.
Time no double team came, man. He attacked that lead foot and got all the way downhill.
Well, there is not a lot of drama in this game, even with Giddey hitting that shot from deep. This is based off the way that the Thunder have played here tonight on both ends. A lot of plays like that. Easy distribution, easy shots. And
already up to 25 assists, folks. We got another quarter and a half of basketball here.
And Buzelis, that time able to work on Holmgren.
Just under a quarter and a half. Thunder shooting almost 60% from the field.
Trying to guard him one-on-one.
Just like Shea. He's going to win that one-on-one coverage time.
For the Bulls, some shooting futility from the outside. 6 out of 28. 5 seconds for Carter. J-Dub not giving him anything. Carter will help defender. Williams, desperation, and the bailout three, no good.
It's good defense once again, even though the score is where it's at right now. Thunder still playing like it's a tie ball game, just practicing good habits.
Carter on the release. J-Dub not giving him anything, and Carter with the follow. Thunder have led by as many as 43. Bulls don't double that time. Hartenstein, why not? There's another assist for SGA. Number 11, which tied.
11 assists. He's got 23 points on 13 shot attempts. My goodness, as Jevon Carter knocks down the trifecta. Thunder shooting almost 60% from the three-point line and 60%.
Going somewhere and trying to make an impact. Great on his delight in seeing Isaiah Hartenstein, and just an incredible player, and he's made an impact off the court.
Well, I think that's just as equally a part of being a pro athlete as shots, rebounds, assists. Just giving back to the community, and you know, he's one of those guys who's just always willing to be out there along with his teammates.
Oh, this time it's SGA.
You know, why not show him some love? He's got 11 assists.
Collins, the offensive rebound. And it's Williams from the outside. As Mark Daigneault looking for a wholesale substitution at the next time out. J-Dub. Oh, that is pure. So had it going since the early part of this game.
Well, you know, he's one of those guys also that understands that when you got a dynamic player like SGA on the top team in the association right now. We've seen him here all along, on the road and at home. As they have been stellar on the road, have not lost post-All-Star break on the road. 11-0.
It's been an incredibly focused, driven, professional stretch. Not just since the All-Star break, where the Thunder have been so good, but over the course of the season, this team has brought it every single night. As Jay Will fires across court. And Caruso puts up the shot. Former Chicago Bull on the rebound. Out to Phillips. Vocation with a theft. Kenrich on the move, and Kenrich able to score as he has turned himself into quite the defensive presence.
Well, you know, it's hard to believe it's only his second year in the league. He's playing like a savvy veteran.
High for OKC. The Thunder have really been doing it on both the offensive end with some hot shooting, although that shot did go down for Jay Will, and also on the defensive end in creating all those turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, not only you create them, but you kept cashing in those chips. 31 points is always a big number. Anytime you get over 30 in points off turnover, we're talking about through 3 quarters.
Well, the Thunder have had some really high margin victories over the course of the year. Biggest one was plus 41 against Washington. As Jay Will trying to track down that miss. Wallace from the outside. He's got another one from deep.
Where it's at, Jay Will hustled out.
And you're right, Michael. It's part of the habits that they have built. And Mark
An indictment on the Bulls where the score is. It's the habits, as you just mentioned, for the Thunder. You know, whether it's the Celtics or the Bulls, just practicing those good habits for a young team, it's hard. It's hard to really be consistent with it.
Isaiah Joe, take 2. Well, he hasn't missed all night. Missed those. They're going to add to it tonight. But coming into this game, as there's a wipeout. And they convert that 4-point play.
Absolutely.
It'll be interesting to see where that point differential ends at the end of the season. Good indicator of how good teams are. The Thunder have been historically good as Wallace not able to convert there inside the block. Horton Tucker coming off the bench for Billy Donovan and spins into that layup. Still a 33-point game. That's going to be well short for Joe. Did most of his work in the first half, still with 22 points. Terry, starter for Chicago, very quiet. Ball tapped out to Cason Wallace. Open shooter Caruso. The 49th double-digit win of the season, Michael, the record. Those 72 Lakers with 50.
To foul me, you know, and I took 2 extra dribbles, and I still got the and 1.
So the extra long continuation.
But we, you know, in all fairness too, they gave us the and 1, but they also gave the defense that hand checking. Let me tell you something, man. Some of those guys had some serious hand checking.
Gary Payton being one of them.
Gary Payton, Darrell Walker. Woo, man. Smith a little bit short on the 3.
I just remember those arm bars in the post.
Yeah. Oh, they let you.
Yeah. Trying to back down, and you see that guard.
Yeah.
You just stick his forearm out there.
That's right.
Nice little extra elbow right into the back as Caruso registers on the maximum allowed. Thunder had 17 in the month of January last year. As Carter comes off the screen and finds the 3.
It's just another terrific month. Keep in mind that the month of February, Mark Daigneault was coach of the month for the Western Conference. Shea's had it a couple of times.
And Phillips sneaks underneath for the layup. That's what the Bulls want to do earlier in the game and utilize that fast break. Carlson's going to be short. Nice offensive rebound. Wallace gave it right back to him. Carlson.
Happy with that.
Now quick.
Chicago's number 1, Thunder number 3. And it's the Bulls, 14 for the Thunder.
Low free throw output in this game.
That surprises me a lot of time for a team like the Thunder that loves to drive.
Stay ahead of the game. Insider. Remaining few games of this regular season. Is Carlson. Rainbow 3 no good. How about Dylan Jones tracking it down?
That's great hustle. You saw Jay Will do that with the score where it's at. That's a nice slow. As Caruso kisses it off the glass. And Carter said, Coach, give me more playing time.
He's now off the bench and nailed 5 threes. Turnover. Carter looking for number 6. He has come in and said, you know what? I got the green light at my own line.
Yeah, absolutely. He's making a difference, too.
Kenrich never quite had control. Lost them the way up. And Phillips. It looked like Carlson got up there and got a piece.
Developing this lead.
That's a strong take by Horton Tucker. 45 turnovers. 26 in game 1, 19 more tonight.
Joe wide open, my goodness. That's not a turnover. As his 3 points on the board, Thunder knocked down 55% of their threes. That's their 21st.
Carlson trying to keep that ball moving. Joe, why not? Just continues. Threes, yeah. That game earlier this year against the New York Knicks with 8 threes. Tucker back the other way.
Horton Tucker still got the touch. Veteran player. Coming in, knocking down some shots.
His confidence to a whole nother level. As Cason Wallace at the free throw line. At OKCThunder.com/buy tickets.
You know, you can tell a lot of these players out there on the Shea Gilgeous actually came out with just under 3 minutes in that third quarter. And so this, you know, this group is on the floor. They're getting some run. And both these teams have been running.
Joe's not
Started with Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs against the Golden State Warriors. Zaza Pachulia.
Well, guys, I talked to Isaiah Joe this morning, and Chris that goes into it. There's nothing that beats that. The coming in late spark to all of the success from behind the arc that we've seen over the last few months.
Just too good of a shooter to be suppressed the way that he was from a shooting standpoint. And now he's got his 3rd career 30-point game. As we enter the final minutes of this one, Carlson, another good job of not letting the Bulls get to the rim.
And how about this? Isaiah Joe, he's only played 19 minutes. He's got 31 points. My goodness.
When you're a flamethrower, you can put up those kind of numbers.
You can put up those kind of numbers. That's how I am when I'm playing, you know, NBA 2K. I just put up 31 points in the first quarter.
That's about the closest you're going to get to 8 threes.
I guess I set myself up for that one. But man, that guy's got a video game numbers going tonight with those 19 minutes, 31 points.
Model of efficiency. There's a great play.
The score is you just Horton Tucker just kind of watching him. And that's exactly what you need to do. If you see the back numbers, young players, exactly what Dylan Jones just did.
And Dylan Jones has come in games, Michael, not just garbage time, as he's going to get